There you are. Unsurprising that you're hiding over here in this corner. It's not really your scene, is it? Parties. Well, I like to think I'm at home in them. You know me. I quite like attention. But I don't know, all of this fuss. I do like a good excuse to get all dressed up, listen to some good music, have some good food. I'm not unsociable, obviously. Just, it would be nice to be able to have a party where you only get to invite people you actually like, instead of everyone, as to not offend anyone. And I don't mind the mingling. And there's plenty of harder jobs to have. I don't want it to sound like I'm being ungrateful. It's just a bit of a shame to not be able to spend an event like this with the people or person I would most wish to give my time to. Oh, you are dense sometimes. But speaking of good music, good food, and getting to dress up, you clean up rather well, dear knight. I've seen you out of your armor before, of course, but this... I take it you liked my pick. I'm sure they told you, when the maid came to deliver it, that I'd picked it out personally. I do hope I got all your measurements right. I would have thought so. I do know them quite well. You approve, though. I truly wouldn't want to make you wear something that you hated. I did try to keep your tastes in mind, and not be too self-indulgent in putting you in the fanciest, most lavish things I could think of. Because I figured that might not make you the most comfortable. Though, of course, I'd love to dress you in things like that in private if you'd allow. But for this, I thought you might prefer something a bit more subdued. I'm glad you like it. Why are you sulking over here? Not sulking then, my apologies. Hiding. It's quite all right. You didn't have to come, you know. Well, that's very sweet that you do as your prince commands, but this wasn't a command. Yes, well, no, not all of the knights are always invited to these things, but I thought they should be. I think people who work for my family and the people who work in the palace deserve to enjoy the events held here. Well, if it makes you feel better, I suppose you are also here as protection, in a little bit of a disguise, if you will. I'm sure most know who you are, you're always by my side, but, you know, less intimidating now you're out of all that armor. But I don't want you to think you have to be on duty. And I really hope you didn't come if this truly makes you really uncomfortable. All right. It's strange. I thought I would be so pleased for you to come. To have you at one of these balls. And we'd be able to talk without as much of a, I don't know, barrier of sorts. We're allowed to be friendly here, without judgment, without fear. And yet, I don't know. You're right here, and you feel miles away. If we were in my chambers right now, you'd reach out and touch me. And yet you won't here. Who says you can't? You do know most of your colleagues probably know about us, right? Or suspect. Well, because they're polite, is why they haven't said anything, but frankly, I don't think they care. Why do you? I know you're in love with me. You said as much. And I've explained. I love you in every way that I can. Not for lack of want. You said you were fine with me being aromantic. That loving you platonically and intimately is enough. And yet if I tried to reach for you in public, you pull away. It isn't proper. I'm the prince. I think I get to decide what is proper. I think my mother would like to know that I've found someone and that I'm happy. She's never tried to talk me into any sort of arranged marriage. If it bothers her so much, well, she can go have another child then, can't she? Plenty of cousins. People can adopt, you know. Since I don't want to. I don't mean to. It was good of you to come. I didn't mean to come over here and lecture you. I think I'm going to get my glass refilled. Excuse me. Yes, a top up, please. God. I wouldn't give. I'd just be able to walk over there. And talking to someone. It's good. They should socialise. They seem flustered. Why are they flustered? She's not. Sorry for interrupting my night, my lady. May I steal them for a moment? We'll be right back. Were you considering accepting her offer to dance? And what if I said, I only want you to dance with me? Yes, I'm serious. Did you not listen to a word I just said? Why would you think I wouldn't want to? Darling, I would have gladly been parading you around for months if I haven't made it clear to everyone else that we're together, because I didn't think you wanted to. You're always wanting to kiss me in private, tell me to stop when I flirt with you in front of others. I thought us being a secret is what you wanted. You might like it because you thought that's what I want. Have I given that impression? I'm not ashamed of you. You didn't want to get me in trouble. There's a lot worse things I could do to ruin my reputation than have a consensual relationship with someone who returns my affections. I understand the stigma you're worried about, but I assure you, if you receive any of it, it'll be from other kingdoms, not from ours. And I'm sure people will talk, and people already talk. But I don't care, and my mother won't care. Like I said, I'm fairly certain quite a number of your knights already know. You're bad at being subtle. When you mention me or when they mention me, you get quite flustered. You get this look on your face. Lovesick fool. They talk, when you're not around. Not badly, they like you. But at the very least, they all think you have a crush on me. No, at the very least, they all know you have a crush on me. That you're head over heels enough with me. So, frankly, I think it might make them feel better if they knew. You weren't pining. That you were well looked after. after. Of course, being secret isn't what I want. You're telling me this whole time I could have been showing you off. Telling everyone you're mine. And I only haven't been doing so because you've been imagining some sort of problem that isn't there. Right, that's it. Apologies, my lady. My dear knight won't be doing any dancing with you tonight. Not because they're on duty, but because I'm the only one who gets to ask my beloved to dance. So, darling, what do you say? Will you dance with me? Even if it's in front of everyone. Because I'm not ashamed of you. I only hope that you aren't ashamed of me. Then take my hand and come waltz with me. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. A reminder that I have a Patreon. If everyone who subscribed to me here gave just £1 a month on Patreon, that would help me out a lot, allow me to move out and keep making audios. Rewards of being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, ad-free streaming and downloads of my audios, 2 exclusive spicy audios every month, and the ability to leave audio requests. I also stream on Twitch most Mondays and Wednesdays, and I have an Etsy shop called Empty Masks where I sell fan art and original art. My Etsy also has stickers and other merch of my audio original characters under the Vampire Prince section of my shop. Thank you so much to my new Patreon members, my new fledglings, Demeter, Drowsy EXA, Sad Badger, Miss Zombie, Covid, Megan Payne, Addy, That Anxious MB, CG Gapsis, I Goofed Up, Kuro, Rambling, Bingus Boy, Rumeru, Megan S, CO401, Blazing Laurel, Apollo, L, Shion, Quico, Lace, Ryan Scorn 3D, Froggy, Sydney Bertrand, Annalise E, Hiccup, Juzu, Kenzie.com, Cass, Jaquetta Barrow, Coco, Nova, Nicole Dory, Oates, Elliot the Indivine, Leaf, Prophet, Grayson Gallup, Cassia, Morrigan, Annan, J. Davis, Ezzy, The Solar System, Beppo, Adam, Eliana Peninja, Poison Siren, Zethus, Corbu, Bree Maybe, Gogo, Luna, Arachne Created, Kieran McCarthy, Hannah Maxey, Elaine, Aral Nux, Anonymoso, Onyx Euphenia, and Star. And my new familiars, Hills VT, Period, Care Bear, Felix, Clumsy Avony, and Nyx.